people worry a good deal that if you understand the human mind and describe it as a mechanism, you're somehow or other depriving human beings of their worth. I've never really understood that argument. It's an argument that's been made before. There were people who thought that when Copernicus took the Earth and moved it out of the center of the universe, that something had happened to human beings. Well, not many of us worry about that now. People thought when Darwin decided that all organisms had evolved out of some single type, that somehow or other we were demeaning human beings. There's still people in the United States who feel that way about it, but most of us don't feel any worse for the fact that we have common ancestry with the other live creatures in this world. And maybe the mistake is in thinking that uniqueness is important, that uniqueness is the source of human worth. Maybe we should be thinking, instead of our uniqueness, we should be thinking of how we are a part of a much larger universe, or even of a much larger globe here with lots of other creatures. Maybe instead of thinking of how we are unique from those other creatures, we ought to be thinking about how we can get along with those other creatures, how we can live in peace and unity with those other creatures. And I think if we take that point of view, we'll worry a lot less about whether understanding ourselves is reducing the value of human life. We human beings have lots of problems of continuing to live in this world, and a great many of those problems, some of us would say most of those problems, are problems which we are the origin. Unless we understand ourselves a good deal better than we understand ourselves today, we're very unlikely to solve those problems. So quite the contrary. I think that understanding ourselves, understanding that there are beautiful and interesting mechanisms that make this behavior possible, does not in any way detract from our humanness.